We've reached our destination.
There's certainly an abundance of water in this realm, isn't there?
Yeah, we won't have to worry about going hungry around here.
Is she saying she can get full off of just water?
Seriously, I'll fix you food while we're here. You don't have to worry.
Huh? Why are you two so concerned all of a sudden?
Hell yeah! There's no way you can complain about how this tastes!
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Do you mind if we chat a bit?
Now there's something I never thought I'd hear you say.
Remember when we talked about what it was like for me growing up? Well, I thought it only fair that I also get to ask what you were like as a child.
My childhood? Maybe you missed the memo that was going around, but I can't remember anything of my past.
I know. Just whatever you can remember. There's gotta be something, right?
Let me think. Well, have I ever told you about my army days? Back when I used to serve under a Danon master?
Yeah, but that must have been after you were already grown up, right? Do you happen to remember anything from back when you were younger?
Actually, I remember I had a kid with me.
You had a kid?
No, of course not. The child's father was another soldier. Back in those days, we risked our lives for a master we'd never even seen. We just fought for them and didn't even question it. When that kid's dad died and I saw them sitting there crying, I felt this bitter, indescribable feeling. It was like I was drinking something toxic that I knew I shouldn't, but couldn't stop. It was strange. I never understood why I reacted like that. Soldiers died every day. It wasn't anything new.
What it tells me is that deep down, you were the same man then as you are now. You've never been able to accept injustice in the world.
If you keep talking like that, you're going to embarrass me. I wonder whatever happened to that master and poor kid. Not that there's any way of knowing now. You know, I just remembered that kid was good at sewing dolls. They gave me one once. As a good luck charm to protect me.
Dolls? I think it's time we go to sleep. Morning. Ready to head out?
You can never... be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
Stay sharp. We're going in. Forgive you!
You're mine! Burn it hell!
Hurricane foot! Going in! These ones can run rings around us!
In a vine?
Going in!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Leave me ensnared.
Yeah!
Dragon Swarm!
Not on my watch!
We did it!
Rip it now!
Strike! Ignite!
Make it rain! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Don't get complacent.
No backing down!
Here I come!
Far enough! This one's mine!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Now, turn it through!
Dragon Swarm!
Here!
You're finished!
I'm not done! This takes this!
Dragon Swarm!
Frickin' does it!
Eat this!
Eat this! Talon
Sword Rain Alpha! Double Demon Fang!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
My turn! I'm not done!
Smash you!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm on your thing! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
A comfortable win.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Raining Fire!
Stream!
Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Swarm!
Thunder Touch!
You're mine!
Hurricane
You're not
Blade!
done!
What's this?
You're mine! Double Demon Fang!
the wrong fight! Here I come!
Tiger denied!
Watch this! Sword Rain Alpha!
This one's mine! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
Rondo Rondo!
Here goes!
Sword Rain Alpha! Raining Flash! Struck!
Glimmer
Slack!
Strike! Eagle Assault!
You're on! You're mine!
Armor won't save you!
It's on! You picked the
Now
wrong
you've
fight!
gone and ticked me off! Whirlwind
Shield!
snap!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
My turn!
Eat this!
Be still!
Healing!
Do it! Dragon Swarm!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
What is this place?
Look! Over there!
Looks like there's no backing out now.
Ah, the old roaring beast welcome, eh? No class.
Look sharp, everyone!
Roran rolling out the red carpet?
Yeah, some hospitality.
Can we all concentrate on fighting this thing? Mega Ray!
I'm on it! I'm not done!
Glacial
Sword Rain
fire!
Alpha! Aim for the weak spot!
Here's a healing
This
arm!
one's
Take this!
mine!
Struck! Thanks! Sword Rain
By
Alpha!
me.
Swallow Blade! How about this?
That's freaking done it!
Take this!
Shy to come over? Here, let me help!
Dragon Shell! Take this!
Eat this!
Struck!
Mine!
I'll
too
smash
shy to
you!
come over?
Take this!
Here, let me help!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Where are you going?
Whirlwind Snap!
Lightning
In
strike!
a bind? I'll finish you here!
Sword Rain Alpha! You may be strong, but I'll never back down!
Healing circle!
This time!
Their arts were interrupted!
Here I come! Burn!
Back into the fray!
Hurricane sword!
Going in!
Away!
Just getting started! Hurricane eagle! Take this! This one's mine!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Hurricane strike! Lightning strike!
Annihilation!
Raining Sword Rain Alpha!
You made me angry. That was a bad
Swallow
idea.
Blade! Sword Rain Alpha!
I really owe you one.
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malisa!
I'll clear the door!
Struck!
Here, let me help.
Tectonic shock! That freaking does it!
Over. Radiant Blast!
Yours to be let free!
I'll heal you all.
Dragon
Pepper touch.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Healing circle. Hurricane strike.
Slash!
Lightning.
I'm ready. Make it rain!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I'll heal you all.
Igneous Discharge!
I'm not done!
There's something in the tower.
Hey! You didn't ask for a replacement!
Swallow Blade!
Freeze Lance.
Burn!
This one's mine!
Now you see what I can do!
I don't feel so hot.
You should sit this one out then.
And miss all the sun!
I
No
never
way.
fit.
I'm not done! Glitter Blade! It's now
No!
First aid.
Don't leave me all... Here.
I owe you one.
Searing Flame.
That freaking does
I'm
it!
out of ammo.
Take this!
Healing circle.
Thanks, Shion.
What? Eagle Drive.
Appreciate the help.
Take this!
Switch
No
off!
further! Sword Rain Alpha!
I'm just
Not like this!
Can't be happening.
You're mine!
I can't lose.
I've let you all down.
It's over. Lightning.
I'm nearly done for.
Flame of Fury. Burning Strike. I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss.
I'll tear you apart!
Resuscitation.
You're mine! Stay away from my friend! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
I can do this all...
What was I thinking? Here goes!
I'm not done!
I can carve through armor!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss.
Inspiration! I felt fine not too long ago.
Here's a healing arc.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Is this what real pain feels like?
Radiant Pierce. No, it won't end like this.
You'll pay for that!
Ready to go.
Light up the dark!
Here, let me help.
Ready to go!
First aid.
This should do it!
Not like this.
You're mine! Swallow Blade!
By the power of water.
Sword Rain Alpha! Take it out!
Here's a healing arc. First aid.
Try harder!
Light
Now!
astral energy.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Flame. Reload. Hey, Cricket. What's in the sky is mine.
Slash!
Don't suffer in
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'm almost impressed.
High praise comes...
I said almost.
This should
Don't
do
get
it.
carried away.
No, I couldn't make it in...
Get here! You're mine!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss.
Swallow Blade! Sword Rain Alpha!
Resuscitation.
You're mine! Swallow Blade!
I'll bring you back
Shine!
from death's
Radiant
abyss.
light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Don't suffer in silence.
No further!
I will heal you all!
You're mine!
Cascade!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Healing
deity.
circle, not in your dreams!
Swallow Blade!
Hitting pile driver!
You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha!
Elusive deity!
Strike!
Hitting
Swallow
pile
Blade!
driver!
Infernal Turret! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
I'm not done! Sword Rain Alpha!
Face you with all mine!
Cascade turret! Burning strike!
Infernal Turret!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here, let me help.
Now!
Locked and ready.
That's one of them taken care of.
Should make things easier at least.
Try harder! Now!
This is some punishment.
I'm not done! It's over!
Raging
Wait.
from death to
Something's happening!
They fused together?
My astral energy! Resuscitate!
And became worse by the looks of it.
Is this its true form?
Swallow Blade! Sword Rain Alpha!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Green
This
fade!
should do it! Here I come! Strike! You picked the wrong fight!
Reflecting like sin!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Black and flame!
Strike! Try this! Infernal Turret! Take this!
Execution! Another incantation ruined!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Where are you going? Illuminate the dark!
No further!
Come forth, holy glimmer!
He who prepares
Sword Rain
flees from the
Alpha!
Holy
threat.
land, downfall!
Elusive
You're
deity!
mine!
Begin!
I'm not done!
Not ammo!
You're finished!
Shining
You're mine! I'm not done!
This was
all mine!
Here's a healer!
Eat this! Air pressure! Swallow Blade! Sword Rain Alpha! Infernal Turret! Strike! Sword Rain Alpha!
Illuminate the dark! Holy land!
I could do without this pain.
I'm out of ammo! Raging cascade!
I'm not...
By the power of war! Get to the wind! Air thrust!
You're mine! I'm not done!
Let me help!
Swallow Blade!
Bloody holiday! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Back to the fray! Eat dirt!
You are bloody
Raging sword! Hope this works!
Shine! Prepare to be sealed!
Regenerate! I never miss!
Don't suffer in silence! No further! Allow me
Blade of fear! It's evil!
Take this!
Freeze Lancer!
Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
Radiant Pierce!
It's on!
Just what I needed! Annihilation!
You picked the wrong fight!
Mega Ray!
Swallow Blade!
Annihilation! Here goes lightning condensed! Thunder Blade! Not on my watch!
Swallow Blade! Sword Rain Alpha!
Hear my call! Steel Force! Bread! Hydrating
Swallow
Warrior!
Blade!
Lightning
Sword Rain
Captivity!
Freeze Lancer!
No escape!
Raging Sword!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Blood Flight! Celestial Runner! Annihilation!
Here I come!
Fury!
Slash!
Burning
Swallow Blade! Sword up!
Here, let me help! Mega Ray! Raging Storm!
You're mine!
It's weakened!
This ends now! Infernal Turret! You're finished!
I'm out of ammo! I'm all dumped up!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Annihilation! Healing! Flame of
Strike!
fury!
Swallow Blade!
Hear my call!
You require a
Take this!
Take this!
Raging Storm!
Burn in hell!
Ready!
blade!
Elusive deity!
You're mine!
I'll face you! Rotating coil!
Steel blade! Activated!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Flame of Fury! Stay strong! Water, hear my call! More with that
Smite with lightning blade!
You're mine!
Illuminate the top!
Try harder! Now! Here I come! It's too much!
Freeze Lancer!
Harder! This is yours! No escape!
Illuminate the top!
Swallow blade!
Holy Glimmer! Here! Holy Land!
Radiant
Take
light!
this!
Force of
I'm not
regeneration!
done! Take
Regenerate!
this!
Let us take to the
Lunar
fray!
It's over! Let them
Try harder!
Start!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Annihilation! Raging
Eat this!
I'm out of ammo!
You're mine!
Back into the fray!
Here I come!
Astral energy!
Strike! Sword Rain Alpha!
Can't get out of this!
Hear me! Holy Mary! Break through! I'll heal you!
On your
Here
knees!
goes!
You're mine!
Healing circle!
Sword Rain
Astral
Alpha!
energy!
Face and blood!
Swallow blade! Sword Rain Alpha! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing art! Heal force! First
I owe you one.
I'll blind you with
Take
the
this!
Elusive deity!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Begin!
Supernova!
Face it!
Sword Rain Alpha! Here I come!
Pain. Great.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Do it!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! We did it. Everyone hanging in there?
Just about. Though if we have to waste our energy on many more like that, I don't fancy our chances against Volron. We gotta try to conserve.
That sound again.
You must be worried we'll have a change of heart. He's certainly pulling out all the stops.
Alphen, I know it's hard, but we have to stay focused on moving forward.
I know.
Are you doing okay, Shion?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
We don't know what else Volron's got up his sleeve. Be careful, all right?
I'll go check and see if the coast is clear.
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. Just wondering what that was all about.
Huh?
It's just, you don't think Shion is acting kinda weird around Alphen, do you?
Like standoffish weird? Isn't she always like that?
No, not that. I mean, since we rescued her.
Then I guess. Maybe it's the identical ancestor thing.
Maybe. I guess that could be it.
You sure you're not reading into it? What? What'd I say?
Nothing. Just forget it.
I can never win with you. You know that?
I wonder if we're getting any closer to finding Volron.
I sure hope so.
We'll find him. And when we do, there'll be hell to pay.
Hey, Kisara. Have you noticed how Shion...
Seems to be grappling with something all by herself?
Yeah, she's been acting differently around us ever since we rescued her. The same towards Alphen, too. Now that Alphen's regained his memories and his sense of pain, maybe she's become more self-conscious that she still has her thorns. In which case, it makes sense that she'd be feeling out of sorts. But I can't help but think there's something else, too.
You're wondering if there's anything you can do to help her.
Xion said something to me once. Something that helped me move forward. So I'd like to return the favor and do that for her too. The only problem is, even if I did have the chance to talk to her, I don't know what I could say that would help.
Xion's dealing with a lot right now. Maybe more than she can handle. Trying to unravel the threads of her own worries, that's challenge enough itself. Not to mention that trying to wade in blindly would probably end up making things even worse than they already are.
But how do we help her then?
For the time being, I think all we can do is be patient and keep an eye on her. That way, when she's finally ready to let us in, we'll be right there to lend her a shoulder.
I hope you're right.
Looks like we made it here in one piece. Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
I'd like to check their wares, if you don't mind.
sharp. We're going in.
It's over! Disappointment inside me! Yours! I'm just getting started! Burn in hell! Sword!
Do it! Ridwell!
Frozen?
Hammer!
My turn! Strike!
Eat this!
Now we're not...
Go back!
Stand back! I'll trip it up!
Right! Armor won't save you!
Sword Rain Alpha! Double Demon Fang!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Not a chance!
Radiant Blood!
I'm not done! The flame
Denied.
inside me yearns to be let free! Sword Rain
Make it
Alpha!
break!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Don't get careless.
It's on!
You're mine! Sword Blade! Sword Rain Alpha! Dazzle!
Shield it!
Sword Blade! You're mine! Burn it hell!
Watch
Sword Blade! Sword Rain Alpha! You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha! Try harder! Fluid Kick!
I never miss!
Sword Rain Alpha! Take this! You're finished! Take this!
Water! Hear my call!
Carve through water! Swallow Blade! Sword Rain Alpha!
Here's evil!
You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
I'm not done! Here I come! No escape! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Now! Strike! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Slash! Sword Rain Alpha! Slash!
There you are!
Take this! No escape!
Radiant
Swallow Blade!
Make it rain!
I'm out of ammo! Astral energy!
Say no more!
I feel sprightlier than before.
Gotta break through! Take this! Try this! I'm on! You're mine! No escape!
Here, let me help!
No escape!
Here, let me help.
Eat this! Slash!
Armor won't save you!
You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha! You're mine!
There you are!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
My turn!
Glacial
I'm
Spear!
not done!
Piercing
Mirage! Mirage!
Lightning Strike!
Infernal Blade! Here I come! I'm not done! Swallow
This
Blade!
one's mine!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Make it rain! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
No, you can't! I'm not done! Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll take you apart!
Do it!
You're finished! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
So if Volron is the Lord of the Water Realm, then it's probably safe to say he has some water abilities tucked up his sleeve.
He and Alphen couldn't be any more different. It's like they were practically born to be rivals.
Looking back on it, in both of our previous encounters, he's only ever fought us with his sword. We haven't seen what else he's capable of.
And yet, even with only his blade, he still managed to overwhelm us. He's a force to be reckoned with. That much is certain.
Yeah, that guy is seriously bad news.
It'll be okay, Hootle. We'll get through this.
Shion?
It's nothing. Let's keep moving.
This area's the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Volron treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
We've come for you, Volron! Did you really come all this way, just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard!
He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest? My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything, including your life. I'm happy to see you.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
A lonely, watery grave is all the burial you shall ever deserve.
And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life of your body myself. So all this, kidnapping Shield, sacrificing those people, it was all just for your own satisfaction? To help pass the time? I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power lays upon you.
I've had it with your mad ramblings. I'm here to take you down, Volron, and free those human slaves!
Very well. I shall look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas.
Well, I look forward to disappointing you. Infernal Torrent!
They're under interrupted! Look sharp!
I'm here to
Get charged!
I'll tear you apart!
Take this!
Healing strike! Anything in armor
too
is
much.
all mine! Obi-Wan.
Now or never.
Armor won't save you!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Get this! Piercing red! All good things come to an end.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Sword blade! Power up!
Hit time! Sword Rain Alpha! Here I come! You picked the wrong fight!
Hurricane Blood Storm! Lightning Strike!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Solid Hurricane!
How about
Fire
one of
Howl!
this?
Confiscated!
Sword Rain...
Dragon Down! Burn!
You're mine! No escape!
Eat this! Anything
Take
normal!
this. He just won't stay still. If you can draw his attention, I'll pin him down.
Now!
This!
Did we get him?
He's open.
I'm on it! Let's go! No escape!
This one's mine!
It's over!
Piercing Roar! Smash you! Hurricane Strike!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Lightning Strike!
I owe you one.
Solid
Feel the
Hurricane!
flame inside me! Yours! To be
Burn!
set free!
Crescent Moon!
Try harder! You picked the wrong fight!
Radiant Pierce!
Sword Rain
I'm out of
Alpha!
ammo! Arc Steel!
Glacial Pummel!
Annihilation!
Can't get out of this!
Tiger Blade! Whirlwind Snap! I'm ready!
Time to dust!
Denied!
I'm ready!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Is that
Radiant
it?
Blood! Here!
I'm on! You're mine!
Talon Hurricane! Glacial
Let's keep planning!
Now this
Too fast.
is
This
enjoyable.
looks bad! We've got to stop him! Take your gear! I'm only getting lightning!
Radiant Red!
Now you see what I can do!
This is over.
Hurricane Strike!
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying just yet.
Eyes on the ground! Here it comes!
Damn it! Don't take your attention off Hand Eagle!
This one's all mine!
Will this help? Hurricane!
Entertain me. What's
Try
wrong?
harder! My turn!
Mine!
Sword Rain Alpha! Burn!
Where are you going?
Tiger Blade!
Sword
Eat
Rain
that!
Alpha!
Talon
I'll
Hurricane!
heal you all!
Swallow Blade!
Die.
Try
Hurricane Strike!
Healing circle!
That's the spot!
Take this!
Here! This one's mine! Glacial Spear!
Die.
Nothing gets by me!
Take this!
Take this.
I'm not done!
Hurricane Strike!
Mega Ray! Back to the fray!
Swallow Blade!
Hear me!
Take
Flame!
this.
Lightning Strike! Piercing Roar!
Here. Die.
Look sharp!
Take this.
Hurricane Strike!
Die.
Lightning Strike!
Freeze.
Look there! Shield and face!
Fool. Take
Take
this.
this!
Die.
You're finished! Sword Rain Alpha!
Take this.
This one's mine!
Take this! Take this!
I'll fix
Here.
you!
Take this.
Slash!
Die.
Here I go!
You're mine!
Take this.
Here!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Lightning! Downfall!
Take this.
I'm out of ammo!
Swallow Blade!
Hurricane! Primed and ready! Back into the fray! This one's mine!
Take this.
Burn!
On guard!
Mega Ray!
Die.
I'm not done!
I'll smash you!
You're finished!
Hurricane Strike!
No further!
Take this.
Lightning Strike!
Can't move!
No! Don't!
Mega Ray! Confiscated! Gemini Aqua!
Hurricane Strike! Lightning
Blade.
Strike!
I'm getting strong!
Here.
Switch to offense!
Healing!
Thanks!
Fool.
Going in!
There! Pounce it!
Torn up!
I'm on
Take
Sword
this.
Rain Alpha! Now or never!
On guard!
Here, let me help!
Light up!
In a bind?
Crescent
Swallow
Moon!
Blade! Sword Rain
Tiger
Alpha!
Blade! Lightning
Rise
Blade!
of Phoenix!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here's a healing arm! Arc Steel! First aid!
I owe you one! First
Round
strike!
and
Enjoy.
Try harder!
I'm only getting
Now!
started! Annihilation!
Attack time!
You're mine!
Hear me!
Use a hand!
Primed and ready!
That's much
Radiant
Guardian!
Now this is
Sword
enjoyable.
Rain Inferno Punch!
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
Take that.
Griffin Punch! That freaking does it!
Now or never.
Not my fight! You paid for that!
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying just yet. Take this. Entertain me. It's the thing. Take this.
Not done yet!
Where are you going? Denied!
There. Just like that.
Sword Rain
This
Alpha!
one's mine.
Try this!
Here!
Inferno Turret! Sword Rain Alpha!
I'm only getting
How
after
dare
you
you!
are. Annihilation!
Die.
There!
Anything in
Here's
order.
a healing art.
Let me
Now you see what I can do!
I'll heal
Take
you all.
You're mine!
Can't get out of this!
Healing
Sword
art.
Rain Alpha!
Lightning
The flame
strike!
inside me
Inferno
yearns to be let free!
This one's
I'm not
mine.
trying to Sword Rain Alpha!
heal you all.
Not today!
Hurricane strike! Inferno punch! Lightning strike!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Got him! It's all over. Vol Run. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now!
You think this is over?
What? Who do you think you are?
No, that's...
How can this be? If Alpin's the Sovereign, how is it possible that Volron has that crest as well?
And if Volron's the Sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
After everything we've witnessed, it would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
Bow before your sovereign.
What the hell are you?
How sweet your ignorance was. You resent not being your own sovereign.
That's why you're after me, isn't it?
There is that, I'll admit. But your grandest sin was unveiling your strength.
Sin? You use people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin?
Sin is for the weak. The powerful care only for domination. We never asked for the rule.
No one did.
What do I care of your wants? You are but a mote of dust in the light.
Alpin!
I'm through taking orders from tyrants.
Healing circle!
That's right.
Aaron, show you true power!
Here I go. I'm only getting
Let
started.
me see your order! Forward, not a chance! Sword Rain Alpha!
Talon Hurricane!
Swimmer
Now I'm
You're
tearing
mine!
you apart!
Sword Rain Alpha! Not today!
Negative
I shall erase everything!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Eat this!
Try this!
Talon Hurricane!
Infernal Torrent! Invade! Try harder!
This one's mine.
Time to let it rip!
All good things come to an can't get out of bed! I could do this all day!
Infernal Strike! Torval Blade! Be still! All shall bow before me! Burn in hell!
Talon Sword!
You're on! Sword Rain Alpha! Torval Blade!
Dancing
Searing
War!
Flame!
Bloody
Reload! Here goes! Searing
Sword Rain
Flame!
Alpha!
Reload!
Eat this!
Not
Anything in armor is all mine!
here!
Armor won't save you!
I'm out of
Sword
ammo!
Rain Alpha!
Annihilation!
Try harder! Here I come!
Heal!
Struck! Sword Rain Alpha! Unleash lightning!
Radiant Flood! Here!
Sword Rain Alpha! Shall bow
Here's evil!
before me!
Now or never!
Freeze
Can't get out of bed!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Do it!
Flame inside me! Yours!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Know your place! Take it!
I'll finish you here and now!
Sword Rain Alpha! Burn in hell! Yield before your sovereign!
Here goes!
Stalagmite!
Flame of Fury! Burning! Glacial Spear!
He's about to attack! Yes! We need to stop him!
All others shall be banished!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Try harder! Try harder!
Talon Sword!
Radiant Spear!
I'll smash you!
Could this be the true power of a sovereign?
What is this? Try this! I shall
Okay!
Constantine!
Fly! Sword
This one's mine!
Fly! It's over! Sword Rain Alpha!
Dragon Shadow!
Let me look!
Take this! Try not a chance! I will show you power! No further! You're mine! Die already! You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha! You picked the wrong fight!
Here goes! Take this! There!
Wretched worm! No!
Everyone together!
I'll shoot him down!
Seismic rupture! Infernal Torrent!
Anything in order is all mine!
Hear my
Try
call!
this! Rotating Infernal Torrent!
Whirlwind Snap!
Too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up!
Take this!
Now you see what I can do!
Unleash lightning! Take this!
In a bind?
Escape! I shall be the ruler of all things! Infernal Torrent! It's over! Sword Rain Alpha! An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Out of ammo!
Sword Rain Alpha! Yield before your sovereign! Infernal Torrent! Your life will end here! Take it!
Where are you going?
Eat this! Sword Rain Alpha! Burn!
Glacial Spear!
Sword Rain Alpha! I am proof of it! All others shall be banished!
Freeze Lancer!
Take this! Right! That's a shattering Alpha! Try harder!
I'll smash you! In a bind?
I'm on! Burn! Alright!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! next!
Is it over?
Yeah, I think so. There. We finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master Cores together in one place should form the Renis Alma.
So, now we put Shionne's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
Shion. What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
Shion, are you the maiden?
What is this? Why is this happening?
What the? The Master Cores!
Is that darkness? A Dark Master Core?
Renis Alma!
The Renis Alma. It's here.
What's going on? The Renis Alma's only supposed to consist of the 5 Ganon elements.
What do you think you're doing?
She disappeared?
What in the world just happened?
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
A month has passed. For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganeth Haros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegis hung ominously over our heads, and we knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renis Alma, the present and the past 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Volron's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways, I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it.
If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Dahnans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia. We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently.
The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity.
I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose. But whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Dahnans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Shion for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it. Shion's been hanging out in the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's up there.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renaissance, right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are
Don't.
you...
It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Hey, Shion.
Don't!
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay?
it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one, then.
We better get a move on, or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now, yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelegion, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Dahnans. Without them, making Pelegion half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
Finally made it.
I think Hootle senses something.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Well... Hey!
Huh? Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have something they need from us.
Huh?
Well... Yeah.
No way.
Huh? Got it. Boomy! Boomy!
Heck? Are you stuck on that too?
No, really. I kind of see where they're coming from.
Are you okay? With anything, as long as it's round and flies?
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
Gonna search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Very well.
Well,
Hey,
Pardon me.
What the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
doesn't seem that way. I must think we're just Danans from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Volrun soldiers. Watch yourself. Ready to go!
Razor Cyclone!
You're mine! Here I come! Severing Wind!
Leave the enemy arc to me!
No complaints here!
You picked the wrong fight! Here I come!
Do it! Law!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Not a chance! Lunar Rondo! Mirage! Take it! Strike! Severing Wind!
I'm ready!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Yeah.
Hey,
You don't say.
Well...
Well?
How?
Oh, wow!
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy, not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans, too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.
We finally made it.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little. Water's not going to hurt it.
Hey, look at that enemy! It's shining!
That thing looks like trouble.
Quite. I doubt we'd fare well against it.
This won't be easy.
Don't be such a pessimist! It's a duel of the arts! Not on my watch! Go for the weak point!
See what I can do!
A thrilling performance.
As for art,
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Infernal Torrent! Wide open!
Mine!
Won't escape me!
Swallow Blade!
Breaking sword! They're surrounding us!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here's healing circle! Here's an arrow!
Take this!
Here I come!
Here's my call! Illuminate the dark! Here's evil! Holy land!
Elusive Deity! Sword Rain Alpha! Ignite!
Eagle Ray! Strike!
Illuminate
Sword
the
Rain
dark!
Alpha!
Down on the ground! Armor won't save you! Far enough!
Sword Rain Alpha!
The fluidity of
Sword
your
Rain
movement
Alpha!
is simply incredible.
Hold on to your earth! Here I am!
Resonate with the earth!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Natural energy!
Not today!
Alright!
You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll take you! Armor won't save you!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Story black!
Take this! It's over!
It's time! Story in a bind!
Sword Rain Alpha! You're mine!
Elusive deity!
I'm not done! Be still!
Don't mind if I do.
Dating pile!
Illuminate the dark!
Nothing gets by me!
Holy
Elusive deity! Eagle
There
ray!
you go! Don't let up!
No escape!
Shattering up pieces! Attack us!
No escape!
Armor won't save you! Rending you apart!
You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha!
On your knees!
You're finished! You're mine! Ignite!
Let's go!
Here I come! I'm not done!
Where are you going?
It's over!
In here! Amazing.
Sword Rain Alpha! Here!
I'm all
Take
pumped
this!
up! Mega Ray!
Thrust! Swallow Blade! Sword Rain Alpha!
Illuminate the dark!
Shine! Radiant light! some regeneration!
You'll pay for that!
Another incantation ruined!
Take this! Sword Rain carved it on the ground! Sword Rain Alpha!
Illuminate the sun! Cut forth holy glimmer!
Denied!
Holy land! This one's mine!
Benedict,
Here
Here I come!
This one's
all
mine!
mine. Swallow Blade!
Lightning all
Sword
raging
Rain
cascade!
Alpha!
In a bind?
Try harder!
Arch steel!
Not a chance!
Power!
Sword Rain Alpha! You picked the wrong fight!
Super healing art!
Swallow Blade!
Free! Not on my watch!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Photon blast! Glacial
You're
spear!
mine!
Here's the eagle hive!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Freeze lancer!
Rising Phoenix!
Anything in armor is all mine! I didn't think you had it in you.
You're mine!
There'll be time to congratulate you later.
Nothing much I can say to that.
Heal!
Illuminate! Hold on to your art!
Front!
Here I come!
Swallow Blade!
Holy land! I can handle it! I'll heal you all! Don't mind if I do! Raging cascade!
You're mine! Swallow Blade!
Denied!
They smite with blackened blade! Thrust! Mirage!
Thunder shield! Blah blah blah! Seal!
Bloody take
Just
this!
you all tucked away!
Ignite! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down! Arch shield!
Sword Rain Alpha! Double Phoenix Captivity! Mirage!
Raging
You're mine!
sword!
No further! I'm not done!
A banana! Let's go! This one's mine!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Light astral energy!
Carve through one!
Now!
You apart!
Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory! Naturally!
Well, am I improving?
Tremendously. The speed and precision of your aim is simply unmatched.
I had no idea you were watching me so closely.
Looks like we